top focus this hour, the Enforcement Directorate raided 7 premises of the Maharashtra Transport Minister and Shivsena leader Anil Parab in a money laundering case. The ED officials arrived at Anil Parab's family and official residence in Mumbai earlier today, and they're also searching the premises of the Maharashtra Minister in Pune and his resort in Dapoli as well. The minister is known to be close to Chief Minister Uddhav Thackeray, so this is a controversy that could take political connotations as well. As we get you more details of that, Radhika is joining us live. Radhika, keeping a track of the developments that are taking place, there are about 15 officials or ministers of the Shivsena that are under the radar. Now we have the ED officials arriving at Anil Parab's residence.
Absolutely. Several ministers of the Maha government under the radar of central agencies. And now, as far as today's development is concerned, a fresh raids taking place at Minister Anil Parab's residence. Now, I'm at the official residence of Anil Parab, which is close to Mantralaya, where ED sleuths are currently conducting the raids. At least about 7 locations in connection to Anil Parab are being raided currently, including places in Pune, Dapoli, etc. Now, this is, Anil Parab's name came into the picture even in Anil Deshmukh's charge sheet, whereby it had been alleged that he had in fact facilitated the transfer of several DCPs, several cops as well as RTO officials. So that is a big allegation, whereby it was alleged that he had received crores of money for facilitating these transfers. As far as this fresh probe is concerned by the Enforcement Directorate, it mentions a land in Dapoli owned by Anil Parab between 2017 and 2020, which had purchased, sometime around that time for about 6 crore. It is a plush land that he had purchased, and also several other properties linked to Anil Parab, be it in Pune, Sangli, Mumbai, Baramati. All those properties, several homes, several businesses, several shops are under the scanner, and several family members of Anil Parab are also under the scanner, who are, in connection to their property dealings. And there are allegations that they had inflated certain prices with respect to certain contracts and so on and so forth. All the properties under scanner, all the businesses under scanner. So remains to be seen, what the next step as far as Enforcement Directorate is concerned. There is a case that has been registered under the PMLA now. There are allegations of not just money laundering, money laundering as a follow-up to bribery. These are the allegations. Remains to be seen whether Parab will be the next person in the Maha government who will be arrested following Anil Deshmukh and Nawab Malik.
All right, let's take this update with Arunil. Arunil, several ministers of the Shivsena that are under the radar of the central agencies, but this perhaps is going to be quite personal as well for Uddhav Thackeray, because Anil Parab is known for his closeness with the Chief Minister.
Well, that is right. At present, I'm reporting from the personal residence of Anil Parab. Here also the raids have been conducted. He stays on the top floor. I would like to point out that Anil Parab stays at a distance of less than a kilometer from Matoshri. That is the residence of CM Uddhav Thackeray. Obviously, a close confidant of CM Uddhav Thackeray, legal advisor as well. So, massive political repercussions are expected after these raids that have been conducted at 7 different locations related to Anil Parab. Now, the main charge against Anil Parab was that he was summoned once he had come to the ED office. Sachin Waze, in his complaint, he had admitted that rupees 40 crore were allegedly paid to Anil Deshmukh, the then Home Minister, and Anil Parab, the close confidant of CM Uddhav Thackeray, to reverse the transfer of 10 DCPs in the city of Mumbai. And based on a complaint that was filed, an investigation was started by the Enforcement Directorate. Now, the Dapoli resort that has been built by Anil Parab, the main allegation involves that the proceeds of crime from the alleged money laundering that Anil Parab had done, that was being allegedly invested in this plush Dapoli resort. As well as what Radhika was pointing out, that at several locations in the city of Mumbai, Pune, Baramati, Western Maharashtra, several land and property were allegedly purchased by Anil Parab. So
right, so we're reporting from both the locations. One is official residence and one is home as well. Arunil as well as Radhika, for the moment, thank you for joining us. We'll keep a track of what's happening there.